Tim and I have arrived at Farm Lake in Algonquin Park. We are canoeing up to uh, Bridle Lake. We've just arrived. We're unpacking the canoe, and then we're going to be heading out. And it's interesting. It's a rainy day today. We're going to be racing against more rain, which is supposed to be coming through. And at the same time, there's a fire ban because it's been so dry. So it's going to be interesting. This is where we're starting from, right?
This is heading straight out
that way into a lake, and then down another little corridor like that.
From the first campsite.
Oh, yeah, you can. That's
Right
that's the lake right there, yeah. So we're starting on Farm Lake, heading over to a portage, which will take us to Bridle Lake, and we will be the only people on that entire lake, which will be pretty cool. So there we go. We're going to get started. So we are at a portage route from Farm Lake over to Bridle. So this is our campsite. We've set up. It's raining now. We got here just before the rain came, and there was somebody else on our site, so we had to wait for them to pack up, and that meant we ended up getting our tents and everything set up as it started to rain. But this is our site right now. We're just sitting under the tarp, waiting for the rain to stop, hoping for the rain to stop. This is our morning. We woke up to gray skies, but it might break up, hopefully, and turn a little nicer. It's supposed to. We had a night of almost solid rain, so everything's a little bit wet, but it's not too bad. But we're hoping for a really nice day today. Good morning, Tim. How you doing?
Wonderful. Good sleep?
Yeah, it was good sleep. A little wet. I'm going to take you on a tour of our campsite. You can see this is where we are, and we'll walk around. I'll see you later. And over here we have our tents we've set up. Tim's is the blue tent. Mine is the small yellow one-man tent. We've set up tarps because last night it was raining. Over here we have our canoe. It's a nice new canoe that Tim got, lighter than our old canoe we used. This one's Kevlar, and we've got this nice little bit of forest right near our campsite. A lot of big old trees and some smaller young trees. It's a nice site that we've got here. Let's see, down here, this is where we have been keeping our food at night. We tie it to this rope here and haul it up the tree so that no animals, especially no bears, can get it. So there you go. That is our campsite. Okay, wow, this is pretty cool. The beginning of the portage trail that we have decided to explore. It's a portage trail that goes between Bridle Lake and Shirley Lake. Starts off on this really rocky hill. Very green and lush in here. Oh, that's somebody throwing something at me. Tim's throwing stuff, trying to scare me, thinking it's a bear. But this is definitely the kind of area you might find bears in. And there's Tim. After not seeing the sun for 2 days, there it is, just about to set behind the trees. Beautiful sunny day today. Now we did a little bit of bushwhacking up to try and find some old logging cabins or whatever it was, yeah. And couldn't find anything. It's just dense brush. And now we're on the edge of, what lake is this? Kitty Lake. And we're gonna head back to farm. Yeah. There's a heron up there. It might look like only a dot on the video, but there's a heron coming into land. So I paddled back to the what do you call that? The launching point? Yeah, it's fine. Access point.
Yeah.
So I paddled back to the access point this afternoon to pick up a battery charger for the cameras and the phones. And while doing so, I checked to see if the fire ban was over because we had 2 days of rain. And yes, it was over. So that is why we have a campfire going right now. And Tim is happy because he can cook his dinner.